Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danica and I'm the Fit Mom Lifestyle on Instagram, LTK, and TikTok. And today I'm very excited because I am here with an Aura ring unboxing. Now, I've been wanting this for a little while and I've really contemplated it for the last couple months. I finally got it. This is a little box that it came in. I have it on my ring or my pointer finger here, but I haven't set it up yet or anything. We're gonna go through all of that today. So it really is like an unboxing. We're gonna talk all about it and I'm very excited to get into it. So if you're like, what is an Aura ring? We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna explain all the things, why I bought it, how I plan to use it, everything like that. So if you're excited for today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's get into it. But before I really dive into what I have for you today, I actually want to show you about a week or two ago when I got my sizing kit. So I unboxed my sizing kit, which allowed me to choose exactly what ring I wanted. So I'm gonna jump to that clip and then we'll come back to today. Alright, so I just wanted to quickly share that I got my Aura sizing kit, so I'll probably have this inserted into my full review once I actually get the box and the ring to try out for you. But I did just want to share that this is what the sizing kit looks like. So it just came in this envelope here. I ordered my Aura ring about a week ago and I just got the sizing kit. So this is what it looks like, and it literally just has all the different options. Sorry, I can't open it right now because of my nails. But one side, it comes with all the different size rings so you can try them on. And then it also has instructions regarding how to find your right size. And I've done a lot of research on this and I did see that, well, first of all, you're supposed to wear it on your index finger. That's the best option. And then you're supposed to put it on your non-dominant hand. But I think I'm gonna be a size 8. I knew I'd be either a 7 or an 8, but as you can see, these are just plastic. I grabbed the size 8. These are just little plastic rings, and it has the little grooves that the Aura ring will have on it for like your the sensors essentially. So this one's an 8, and I'm gonna wear it on my right. My left is my non-dominant, but just because of the rings I wear and everything, my plan is to wear it on my right. So this is the size 8 on me. I think this is gonna be really great. What's also nice about the 8 is I can wear it on my ring finger. Basically, a lot of my fingers are a size 8. So it does run a little small because it has those extra kind of like, I don't even know what to call them, but little, I don't know, little things in there. You could see that. But so I think I'm gonna be a size 8. I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna wear this kind of like trial plastic one, but it does come with all of them, which is really cool. And I think you're supposed to, they recommend wearing this for a couple days, and then I'll place my order for my Aura ring. So that's the sizing kit. I just wanted to include this in the video because not a lot of people were explaining the sizing kit. Just wanted to show you what you got, and for me, it just came in a little envelope. So that's it for this portion of the video. Okay, so I think it's really important to see kind of the sizing kit portion of this whole experience because I've watched a lot of videos on Aura rings and everyone kind of mentioned the fact that they did the sizing kit, but I was like, what does that mean? What does that look like? So for me, I purchased my Aura ring and then I got my sizing kit sent to me. And I wore it around for like a day or two. I kind of wore it here and there and I was pretty certain the size that I needed. So then I went back on the website, you go onto your account and you update your size, and then I think before, like within that day, it said that it had shipped out to me and I got it probably like 3 business days later. So anyway, it was very quick, it was very easy, and I'm glad that I did the sizing kit because I will say that you probably are going to want to go up one size from your normal ring size because there are like just like I'll show you, but there's a little sensor that sticks out essentially on the ring, and so you kind of need one size up. So we'll get into that, but before I talk about that, I kind of wanted you to see the very first part of the process. And this ring, let me pull up my receipt. So these are pricey. They do have a few different versions, but I did just get the newest one. Personally, I feel like I want this long term, and I feel like after a while things start to get outdated, like Apple Watches and things like that. After, you know, phones, whatever it is, after so many years they phase them out. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna get the latest version so that I'm as current as I can be. I don't think that was at all necessary, but I was kind of just like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna, you know, I'm just gonna just jump right in. So let me pull up my receipt. I also want to mention a big reason why I'm doing this is because I use, or have used, I'm not very good about it right now, natural cycles, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But because I have natural cycles and I pay for the subscription through natural cycles, I got a coupon which I believe was 40% off. I'm sorry, not 40%, $40. 40% would be really awesome. So yes, so the ring is the one that I got, which is, it was the Gen 3 Horizon Gold, and it was $500. So I did have $40 off, so with tax and everything it came out to $509. So I know that is pricey, and like I said, I've thought about this for a while, and I really did a lot of research. I watched a lot of videos like this to really decide if this was a good decision for me, and I do still have my Apple Watch, and I do love my Apple Watch. I intend to keep my Apple Watch for fitness. I do CrossFit, F45, running, and I will continue to use this for those activities, and I will probably wear my ring like all the time, with the exception of probably during those activities. So I do, like I said, a lot of CrossFit and F45 where we're holding barbells, dumbbells, things like that. And one, I don't want to scratch the ring, but two, I don't like having rings on. I take all my rings off whenever I'm doing anything with my hands like that. So I don't intend on wearing this for those workouts, but I plan to wear it all the time outside of those workouts. So I just want to make that clear. I still plan to use my Apple Watch. I still love my Apple Watch, but this is kind of supplemental. So I plan to use my Apple Watch for activity, and I plan to use my OURA ring more so for recovery. So we'll get into that, but I wanted to just explain what I have, how much it was, and kind of like how quickly I got it. So this is what the box looks like that I got. It just came in like a little simple cardboard box in the mail. So this is what it looks like. I did get it yesterday, and I took it out and charged it because I saw so many reviews where they were like, let's use my ring, and then they were like, oh shoot, I need to charge it. So I made sure to just open it and charge it, but I did just put it back in here for you to see. So here's what it looks like. This little thing here is the charger, so we'll open that. And I did get a size 8 in the ring. I wear a size 7 in other rings, but like I said, I personally sized up because of the sensor. So it comes with this little, like, this is the little charger here. So let me see if you can see. I know it's kind of hard, but this is basically what it looks like. And then underneath, it was sitting like in here. So underneath that was this little kind of circular thing that had the charger. So I didn't obviously put the charger back on here, but that's what was in here. So that's literally all that you have in the box. You just have the charger around this thing, and then this is the little charging base. So when I plugged it in, I just got a cube that I had and plugged it in and charged it, and it only took a couple of hours. So anyway, I charged it last night so that I could do this video today. And like I said, I got the size 8. I believe that when I was reading it, it said that the best finger to wear it on is your index, and then I think, or yeah, pointer finger, index finger, right? That's used interchangeably. And then it said that your ring finger, I think, was your second. Anyway, I don't know, but this was like the best finger to wear it on. So it also did say to wear it on your non-dominant hand, but to be honest, I have my wedding rings on my non-dominant hand, and I don't really want to wear it like that. I mean, I might, but I don't know. I'll probably wear it on my dominant hand. We'll see. I'll play around with it because I don't have to like stick with any particular way of wearing it. But anyway, I also did want to mention that the older version has like little, not ridges, but like it's kind of shaped so that you know which way to wear it. And this one is totally circular and just like a complete like circular ring. But it does have this little indentation, which is supposed to go on the bottom like of your palm. So that's how you know that you have it facing the right way. And it's really hard to see here, but there are sensors, which maybe, there you go, you can see. And that's why you kind of need a little bit more room. So again, they'll like chat with you and help you if you have questions, but they said you want to be able to move it around. You don't want to, obviously cutting off circulation, but you don't want to be able to have it come off. So anyway, I think this is the right size for me. I haven't set it up or anything, but this is just like a true unboxing. So this is kind of what it looks like, and let's figure out how to sync this with the app. Okay, so we're gonna do this together. I have my Oura Ring plugged in here. I pulled up the app and I'm going to move over so I can show a screen recording. I think it will be helpful. Again, I don't know, this is my first time doing it, so we'll see. So it says connect your Oura Ring, connect your ring to the charger and continue to the next step. Please be sure that the Bluetooth is enabled on your phone. So let's set up the ring. It's taking a second. I'm very excited. I really, I was like, should I do this off camera and then explain it to you guys? But I'm like, you know what, it's fine. We will do it together. So Oura wants to send you notifications. Aura's notifications will remind you to move around frequently and to charge your ring when necessary. That's fine. Allow, connect to health. Let's see, Oura would like to access. Sure, that's fine. We can always change that later. Import your workouts from health. Oura imports your workouts automatically and takes them into account. Okay, sure. Okay, so now it's asking me for all my personal information. So it's gonna ask for your date of birth, your weight, your height, sex assigned at birth, and then, oh, you can change units. Perfect. Okay, so it asks what's your focus area. Choose the most important thing for you right now. And I am doing this more for like fertility tracking. So be more present, be more productive, improve my performance, manage stress, improve my health. So, okay, we're gonna say improve my health. And then it says, how's your sleep at the moment? Choose the option that best describes your current situation. I think I could sleep better. I'm often tired. I have a toddler. I'm always tired. Okay. Do any of the following affect your sleep right now? I work shifts or nights. I have small kids. I share my bed. I live a hectic life. I feel stressed. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay, what are your most common physical activities? Let's see. I think I'll do cross training, HIIT, and strength training. Okay. All right, now that we answered those questions, it says all done. For the best fit and most accurate readings, wear your ring so that the dimple and sensors are on the palm side of your finger. Get started. Okay, cool. So we're gonna put this on now. I think we're good to go. Okay, so the next thing I wanna do is link my Oura Ring to my Natural Cycles app, and I'll explain why I'm doing that in just a minute. So it said to go into your Natural Cycles app and then go to settings, and then there should be a way to link it. So we're gonna try and figure that out as well. Okay, so all I had to do was log into my Oura account through Natural Cycles, and it says everything is all synced. So I think we're good to go, and that's probably all we need to do on the phone. So I'm gonna move over. I hope that was helpful. Let me know down below if it was. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like that. I know that was kind of like a step-by-step and probably a little bit more involved, but I just had no idea what kind of like the setup process would look like, so I really wanted you guys to see from start to finish how I set it up. So I think we're all set. I think we're good to go now. I've got everything on my phone. I've got both of my apps. So I will plan to probably do a follow-up video in a month or two after I've tested this out for a while. It also obviously takes a little while to get the data on the app so that it can kind of like analyze and predict. So I'm gonna have to give it some time, but let me know down below if you'd like to see that follow-up video. I think that will be really fun and interesting, so stay tuned for that. But then let's quickly get into like why I purchased this. So I kind of did the unboxing and explained the whole setup, but I didn't really get into why I wanted to buy this. So like I said, I plan to keep my Apple Watch for my activities. And the reason that I really wanted the Oura Ring was more so for recovery. So, you know, there's all these different activity trackers. You could do the Fitbit, you could do the Whoop, you could do like, I don't know, Apple Watch, any of those. There's so many. But in my opinion, I like that the OURA Ring tracks my sleep, because I'm not going to wear my Apple Watch to sleep, and also I feel like it's just not as good. It doesn't read as well. Like it just, I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted this for sleep, but most importantly, and the reason that I really wanted it was for the integration with natural cycles. So I had natural cycles for about 2 years, I think. I've used natural cycles and Flow. Both of those are apps, and I use those to track my cycle. And natural cycles is a little bit more involved because you get a thermometer and you're supposed to take your basal temperature every morning at the same time, and you have to plug it into the app, and it's just a little bit more work, I guess you could say. Flow, the other tracker that I use, is just like you log your cycle, and it predicts it for you based on previous months. But with natural cycles, it's supposed to be obviously a little more accurate because it's based on your temperature. However, you're supposed to take your temperature about the same time every day before you've really like gotten out of bed, before you've even really moved. And for me, one with a toddler, that just doesn't work, because usually like he wakes me up and I'm awake. Like I'm not just laying there kind of like still dozing in and out. Once I'm usually like jumping out of bed with him or something like that. So I don't really usually have like a slow start. I also am very inconsistent with my wake up time. So if I'm working out before work, I am getting up at like 4:20. If I'm not working out before work, I'm getting up at 6. And if it's the weekends, I'm getting up usually between like 7 and 8. So my sleep schedule is a little bit more inconsistent. I also go to bed usually anywhere between 10 and midnight, depending on when I'm getting up the next day. So I really wanted this to, one, help me track my cycle, because I just couldn't, I was not consistent with taking that temperature every morning. But also I wanted to see how my sleep was and if I'm getting good sleep, because I'm also really enjoying working out in the morning before work, but I feel like I'm trying to learn my body better and understand basically if I'm getting good enough rest and what I can do differently to make sure that I'm getting significant, accurate, and effective rest. So there's just a lot of things that really were interesting to me about this, but in particular, this was more for like my overall health. Sorry, my hair is like tickling my back and it's bothering me. But this was really more so about my overall health and, like I said, more about sleep and fertility tracking or cycle tracking. I don't really want to get into this in this video, but I have a 3-year-old. I, had him obviously 3 years ago. I nursed him for a long time. My cycle's been just a little bit different. And so I kind of want to relearn my body postpartum still, which I know sounds crazy because he's like 3.5, and you would think that like, I wouldn't still be in this phase, but I also just kind of want to normalize that and also say that like postpartum isn't just like 3 months after you've had the baby, like I feel like you're always kind of like postpartum because you're dealing with everything like that your body, how your body has changed. So I'm still kind of relearning my body. And in addition to that, like I am kind of changing my fitness routine and changing my nutrition routine. So with that, my sleep is changing, my body is changing, and so just there's a lot of changes happening, a lot of variables, and so having an additional tracker is just kind of a cool way to understand and learn more about my body. So that's really why I did it. I really was intrigued and I wanted to know more about OURA years ago before they were partnered with Natural Cycles. But in August of 2022, they partnered with Natural Cycles. I was a member of Natural Cycles. I got all the emails and I was like, wait, this is really interesting. And so since August, like almost a year, I've been really interested in potentially getting the OURA Ring. But basically in the beginning of 2023, I became a little bit more interested because I've gotten a little bit more serious with my fitness and nutrition routine. So just a lot of changes in my just general health and wellness. And I was like, I really want to understand the sleep and the cycle tracking a little bit more. So that's why I did it. That's why it's, worth it to me. Of course, I still am new to it, so I can't say with 100% certainty that it's worth the value yet. but I am very excited with the opportunity and the potential to learn from this device. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Again, stay tuned because I plan to do an update in a couple of months. If there's anything that I didn't, touch on, or if you have any questions that you'd like me to include in the future video, or you'd like me to potentially pay attention to review and update you on in a couple months, let me know down below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.